close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Giants. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Okay,
so
ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now Richardson will throw to start out here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 go.
Now Richardson. Short throw caught by Pitts. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And Richardson going to move him around.
Tackle 80. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Alec Pierce, 59 yards. And the Falcons will strike first here in this wild card matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
70 Lions. Go.
Dart going to look to throw here. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Looking to throw, Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Dart. A play as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing his Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. The 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I'd continue to go in that direction because right now they get the defense back on their heels.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Big Ryan. Again, baby.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Ready? 18 cards.
Here's Dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing his dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Luke McCaffrey from 8 yards out. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson sets up the screen to Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Here's a screen for Robinson. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to the air with Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check mash, check mash. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the 1st.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cut 19, cut 19.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
18 Cardinals.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams, because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Trey Palmer, 28 yards. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after here coming up. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14, Giants 7.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. Man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Robinson up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
19 tight, 19, red.
Richardson looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go.
2nd and 1. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 37 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Chap, go, Chap.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, break. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go. 70 Warriors, 70. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw now, Dart. This one completes a Tunyon underneath. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in this wild card game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Throwing again is Dart. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, smash Bronco. Over.
Back in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Trap 60, trap 60. 9, track 60. 60 Bobcat, 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. 70 Rangers.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
A 42-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Now Richardson back to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ready?
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Here we go. Bronco 80, 79 Broncos. Go.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. But he's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Got a man right side to McCaffrey. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. That's caught left side by Neighbors. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Side caught by Neighbors. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point.
Touchdown, Giants! Robert Tonyan, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Falcons 21.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
That strong return is setting them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. The Giants 30-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they are not able to solve their opponents. They kind of keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Dart. This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Looking to throw, Dart. He'll try to pick it up himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. Open man is Tunyon, the tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Nice little juke.
Still on his feet.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors, 35 yards. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
That's reported by Carlson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Come on. 60 Vikings. 18 Cardinals.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
On the go.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinals. Warriors 17.
Now it's Richardson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
18, 5 in. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball with the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ready. 7 Pirates.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's thrown underneath to Algier. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
18 Rattlers. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Ready, break.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons first down.
Operating from the gun. Richardson. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. A little juke. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll run there for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Right back to Tracy.
past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. To the air, Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it to Tracy.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now 2nd and 4.
60 by 6. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll go again with Tracy. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. That one taken in by Neighbors. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I can't keep watching do it. We survived outside all from the music. They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not his home.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, hurt, hurt.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Ready,
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
19.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Cougar 19. Ready. 6.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA.